one should be negative 8 take root 60 because it's a very negative number. If you use your calculator, negative 8 take root 60, that's approximately negative 15.75, okay? So that's the smallest one. And then you can have, so if you try negative 8 plus root 16, root 60, and that will give you negative. So if I put 0 here, and my negative 2 is here, so that number, negative 8 plus root 60, will give you negative 0.5 approximate. So that would be your negative 8 plus root 60. Great. So with the first one, I can either below this or above this. And with the second one is between negative 2 to 0. And with the third one is below 0. What do they have in common? You tell me.
They're negative.
What do they have all overlapping? The 3 overlapping. Can you see where is the overlapping of the 3? Can you see that, guys?
Do they all overlap at 0?
Which interval do they overlap?
The 0.
0, 2. Can you see the overlap here?
Oh, 0 to negative 2.5.
Therefore,
I mean,
K
0.25.
is that would be your answer. Okay, so we have a quadratic has roots which are real and positive. So we know that it is real and positive. Okay, find the possible values that K may have. So basically, this question we know that there are 2 roots because it's a quadratic. So if I say they are real and positive, and if I want to draw a graph, and that's my 0, what are the possibilities of my graph, guys? It can be either happy face or sad face. Do you agree with me? Agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So can I just say the both roots are real and positive? Can I say that's one possibility?
Yes.
Can I do that? Okay. Can I also say that's another possibility?
No, because it's positive.
Yeah, both are positive and both are real. Because
Okay,
the roots, so the roots. So these are the 2 roots. So if I do that, would that be fun too?
No.
Why?
Because if the root is negative, then
No, Ben, is that root
No.
negative? Is that root negative?
no. Yes.
Is it?
No, it's positive.
Yeah,
No.
you really need a holiday. Leif, what do you think? Is this okay?
Yes.
Yeah, it is okay. So there could be 2 scenarios where there's both positive happy face and both positive sad face. Agree? Okay. So now you tell me, what is my first thing that I have to do? What is my delta? My delta has to be, is it above or equal?
Greater than 0.
Well done. Okay. Okay, Nate, can you keep telling me, like, how am I going to write it down?
I don't know.
Delta is How am I going to write it down?
Just sub in, right? I don't
Yeah,
know.
how do I write it down?
K plus 2 squared.
Well done. Take away.
Take 4k negative 3
Well done. It has to be
is
above
greater than 0.
Well done. Okay. Do we agree with that, guys? Okay. So can I, so basically, can I open it up? So K2 plus 4K plus 4 plus 12K above 0. Is that okay? K2 plus 16K plus 4 is above 0. Does that make sense? All good, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So if this is okay, now I want you to tell me just by looking at these quadratic, just ignore the above 0 part for now. How many roots does this quadratic have with the x-axis? K to the power of 2 plus 16k plus 4. Think about the delta. Is the delta above, below 0?
Yeah, very good.
Jeremy?
2 real and positive roots.
So they are real roots because this one, the delta is 16 to the power of 2, take 4 times 1 times 4. This delta is obviously above 0. So I can confidently say that, so there are 2 roots for this one. Do you agree with me?
Yeah.
Okay, so there are 2 roots with this one. What are the roots? Can you tell me? What are the roots? Can I calculate it? I'll just calculate here. So can I use completing the square?
Yeah.
Agree? Do you agree?
Yeah.
Agree?
Yeah.
Now tell me, are they both above or below 0?
Aren't they?
Try it in your calculator. Okay, you tell me whether they are
Negative.
both negative. Good. So can I say the graph for this one? And the y-intercept is 4. Therefore 4 is here. So that's the 2 roots. Agree with me?
Mhm.
If I want this part to be above 0, now we can label the 2 roots. So that's definitely more negative. Negative 8 take root 60. That's negative 8 plus root 60. Is that okay? If I want this one to be positive, what should I write? The range of k.
Nicely done already, apart from the NPA stuff. So that NPA is a reasonably complex.
How do I write? K has to be, what's the range?
In between the two roots.
Is it in
Is it?
between? Because I want this one to be
No, is
above
it
it.
outside of it? Like
Well done.
less than
Okay, I can
negative
say
8.
well done. Above -8 plus root 60, or k below -8 take root 60. Do you agree? Do you agree, guys? So we have to make sure it is either below here or above here. Do you agree?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so that's my first equation, okay? And second one, if both k plus 2 above 0. Agree? So k plus 2, k below 0. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
Agree? So we
How
have
can
that.
you just got rid of the negative, Dr. Zhao?
Sorry?
How did you just get rid of the negative?
Oh, because I divide a -1 on both sides. Mia, remember, if we divide a negative on both sides, we change the signs. Do you remember that?
Yeah, okay.
So all good with this? So how do I decide whether that's below 0? We could use a sign diagram. See, it's all connected. That's -2, and that's my my 0. And the 0 has to be dashed line because it's asymptote. Okay. So how about below -2? Like if we could use -3 to sub in, is it positive or negative?
Yes, the idea of the outcome was to actually recoup some of the.
How about between -2 and 0? Try -1.
Yeah.
Is it positive or negative? Guys, is it positive or negative?
Positive.
Yeah. Is it? Okay. -1 plus 2, +1 divided by -1. That's negative, Mia.
Okay.
And how about above 0? It's definitely positive. So if I want this to be valid, my x, my k has to be above, -2 and below 0. That's my number 2. Do you agree with that?
Yep.
And my number 3, if I use the sum, should I also consider the product? So,
No. What is that?
oops. So the product, because both are positive, so I need to make sure the product is also above 0. Do you agree? So that would be product above 0. So that would be -3 on k above 0. Because that's a over, a with the denominator and c be the numerator. Do you agree with that? If that's above 0, k has to be below 0 because it's negative.
Yeah.
Agree?
Yeah.
So now we have 3 things to work at. What do they have in like overlap? Okay, so we can have a look in the longer number line. The first